Here I am, waiting on the daylight. Once again, just gotta wait until it lightens up a little bit more and get outside and try to get a few things done. The geese are ready. They're starting to talk a little bit. They're waiting on the sun too. And my, how things can change pretty quick. Yesterday we were up to 40 degrees, and we're still sitting at 36 degrees. I let my fire go out last night, and haven't started one this morning, and we're still sitting at 66 degrees. And it's 7 o'clock in the morning. Haven't had a fire for probably 12 hours now. I haven't had a fire in the cabin, and we're still sitting at 66 degrees. Very, very comfortable. I don't know that little frowny man. I don't know about him. He's never comfortable, but I am. I'm very comfortable in my cabin. Puppy dogs are happy and comfortable. Kitty cats are happy and comfortable. So, yep, we're going to take this little heat wave we're getting right now and run with it. Be happy about it. A little bit of fear. They're calling for rain, which means the roads are going to get slick. I'm not looking forward to that, but hopefully it doesn't rain on us. That's all I can say. And with the warmer temperatures, I don't know if you can tell the difference, but snow's really melted off. Hey, Nelbin, get back in the house. Get in. Good girl. Snow's really melted off of the roof of my pump house shed, and the greenhouse is totally slid off the roof. So, can't really tell on the ground, but snow is melting away pretty quickly. I can see my cans again. They were buried in snow. And, yeah, it won't take long. I just hope it doesn't get too slick out here with all the melting that's going on. But 40 degrees yesterday, 36 degrees right now. We still got melt going on, dripping from my cabin roof. So, just how it goes. Just hopefully it doesn't get too slick, and if it does, I do have that, let's see if my finger will work, 55-gallon drum of gravel that I collected the last couple years to be able to throw out on my driveway. So we're set there if I have to. I will use it for sure. And here I am, gonna go through another box of pennies. Just gonna get started. I don't think I have any enders in here, but I usually don't look too hard for them. I like to find them as I'm searching through the rolls anyway. But I will be going through this box over the next couple of days, just whenever I wake up early and it's still dark outside, just like I am right now. And I won't bore you with searching through every penny. I'll just bring you back if I find anything cool. So here we are. I am halfway through the box, and there's the zinkers I need to weigh and the copper. These are the honorable mentions, with one wheat penny, 1955 wheat penny. It's the only wheat penny I found in the first half. Hopefully I'll get lucky like I did on the last box, and the second half will have better luck for me. But I do have a few pretty nice copper Let me get the zoom just a little bit more up here. I have some pretty nice. So 2024 was the newest penny that I found, and I only found a couple of those, and I really don't care about them. I just held it off because it was the newest penny. I held it out, but it just goes in the zinc pile. And I have yet to see a 2025 anything coin. I haven't seen any 2025 coins at all. Here is a pretty nice 1975 penny, and a fairly, people make fun of me because of my fingernails, so I don't really like showing them anymore. 1971 S, that's a fairly nice penny. And yes, I do have clubbing on my nails, so that's just part of what I'm going through with my lung problems. And then a 2009, one of the Lincoln, this is his cabin years, one of the 4 different pennies that they minted in 2009 to celebrate Lincoln, Abraham Lincoln. So, and then quite a few Canadians in that first half, and they're all a little bit different, and they all have a little bit of age to them, but they're all copper, so they will go into my copper pile. And there we go. That is pretty much the first half. Hopefully the second half has a few more wheat pennies for me. Now I've switched up and changed over to doing some quarters and some dimes. I got $100 of each, and I went through them. I didn't find any silver, but what I did find is in the $100 in quarters, and these are customer wrapped from the bank or from my credit union. Usually if I get anything from the credit union, it's always customer wrapped, and I believe they're coins that other people have already gone through, but I still take them because every once in a while I just go in and I ask for $100 worth of quarters, and every once in a while I do get machine wrapped. And when I can get machine wrapped, that's always a good day. Then I know I have more of a chance of finding some silver. But in this $100 worth of quarters, I got an extra 50 cents. There was 2 rolls in here that each one had an extra quarter. And, and that's kind of common on the customer rolled. People just kind of get in a hurry and they don't really count all that well. So every once in a while, you get extras. Now, it doesn't always work out that way for you. Sometimes it works just the opposite and you get shorted. And I believe, it usually always works out in the end. I usually break even on how many times I get shorted compared to how many times I get an extra. And so far this year, I'm plus 2 quarters. And I think this year I'm just going to throw these pluses in a jar or in a container. And then at the end of the year, as I need to, if I get a roll that is missing a coin, I'll just take out of that jar. And I'll see if I really do break even. At least this year. Every time it's going to be different, right? Well, and then there you go. In the $100 worth of dimes, the customer rolled also. And I was plus 4 dimes. So right now, I'm doing pretty good. That's plus 90 cents so far, just for going through coins looking for silver. I didn't find any silver. Again, customer wrapped. I believe that somebody else has already dug through them. But as you can see, there's different types of wraps. So these are from different customers because I just reuse the wrappers when they're like this. Try to reuse everything I possibly can. But yeah, there's at least 3 different people, I believe, that I got these coins, or that the bank got these coins from. And I was always hoping that you find that one person who is just cleaning up their jar of coins and counting all of their dimes and rolling them up and taking them in, turning them in. But not this time. I didn't find any silver, and I still have half a box of pennies I can go through during the dark hours of the night or morning. I just kind of took a break on that second half of pennies. Well, I'll get to that eventually, but I just needed a little bit of a change and something different. And went to the credit union while I was in town and picked up $100 of each. And now it's time to take these back. And hopefully next time I'll have better luck. So as you can see, it's still dark outside. So, yep, that's what I'm up to in the mornings. When I wake up at 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, can't go back to sleep, I just dig through my change, dig through my coins, have fun doing it. I really enjoy doing it. It's fun for me. Yeah. And even though I didn't find very much this time, I do have an extra 90 cents in my pocket that I didn't have before. We'll have to see how that holds out over a year's time and see if I'm plus or minus by the end of it. You know, most of the time in the summertime, I don't do a whole lot of coin hunting anyway. It's just in the wintertime that I do a lot of the coin hunting, just to keep myself busy and have fun. Anyway, this video is going to get a little bit long for what I'm putting on there, so I just want to thank you for watching this edition of Not So Remote Alaska. I hope you enjoyed it. And until next time, may God bless and keep each and every one of you. And with that, I am out.